Boys, next cooking video, except we're not really cooking today, we're actually baking. Let's get unpacked, let's start cooking. We're making a raspberry swirl lemon cheesecake. Except the store didn't have raspberries, so we're replacing those with strawberries and hoping it does the same thing. It does say it's gonna take 9 hours and 20 minutes. It is currently 11:23.
What did he say?
11:23.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
Let's get started though, because we actually do need to get started if we're gonna even think about finishing this. So let's unpack this. Let's start on this cake. Alright, so it says we need a 9-inch pan. I don't know like my inches, but this looks pretty 9-inchy to me. So we're gonna use this. How many grams are in 12 ounces? 340 grams. Alright, there we go. We got our vanilla Oreo crust, and I can't lie, that looks absolutely diabolical. We're gonna put this in the fridge and start with our raspberry swirl. Oh boy. It says we need 170 grams of raspberries. Now I've got 300 grams of strawberries, so we're gonna eyeball half. Yeah, it says we need to fruit processor them, which I don't have. I mean, I do, it's in my belly, it's my stomach. I'm really funny. No, what am I in my mouth? I don't know. Anyways, I got a blender, so we're just gonna blend it. Alright, no questions asked. This is over half of my strawberries, but it's okay. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. So we're gonna put them in here once we cut them up. Alright, we're gonna blend this up. Alright, so that's all blended up now. Out of all of that, we got a grand total of 200 milliliters of syrup. Now this says set aside, so we're just gonna set it aside. Alright, boys. So I'm getting the ingredients ready for the cheesecake, and I learned that I used the wrong pan. As you can tell with this pan that we've got our crust in, it's, you know, flatter on all the edges, just like how you'd make a cake. But we're not making a cake, we're making a cheesecake, and you need one of these pans with this latch so the bottom comes off and the sides are all nice. So we gotta figure out how to transfer that into here. We're gonna re-butter our new pan. Alright, new pan is buttered. Now we gotta try to transfer this. Now we just gotta try and flatten it out. And yeah. Alright, there you go. It's all set, so we're just gonna go back in the fridge to hopefully set a little bit. Alright boys, well with that little hiccup out of the way, gotta look at the bright side. It's a good thing that we caught that now instead of later, because I think if I caught that later, I think I would have just had to stop, or just, you know, I don't know what would have happened. The cheesecake just wouldn't have worked out. A lot of things in this process are based off of luck. We needed heavy cream, which I couldn't find at the store. So I got crema de leche, which is cream of milk. And I'll be honest, it smells like whipped cream. That's probably the wrong ingredient, but it's okay, you know? It's a learning process, and I think it'll still taste good either way, so yeah, let's start making the cheesecake now. So first off, we have to measure out a bunch of cream cheese. There is our 16 ounces of cream cheese. So we're gonna put all of this into here. All right, and now we're just gonna beat this up. Now that that is done, we're gonna add in our sugar on a low speed. So we're just gonna add in the rest of our ingredients, starting off with our heavy cream, which I literally think is just whipped cream, but it's okay. We got our Greek yogurt or sour cream. I had decided to go for Greek yogurt since I already had that available. Lemon juice from 2 big lemons. And finally our lemon zest from those very same lemons. And then let's beat this up until there are no lumps. All right, while this is going, we're gonna add in 1 egg at a time. And we want a batter that has no lumps. All right, I'm thinking that is looking pretty good. All right, what needs to be done is the following. We gotta dump this into here. We're almost actually done with making the cheesecake, boys, so this is kind of exciting, I can't lie. Alright, so the way that this is in theory going to work is we're gonna dump this in here and then we're gonna swirl it around with a fork. And it should make a really nice, colorful design, and we should all live happily ever after, basically. Alright, there we got our swirls in. Now all we gotta do is put this in the oven. Except we gotta do a little bit first. Oh, you see this, boys? We got to fill this up with water, but before we do that, we gotta get another pan. So basically this pan is gonna go in here, and then our cheesecake pan is gonna go in this pan. And so I had to call my mom for her expertise in this area, as she is a very good baker herself. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill this big pan up with water so that we can water bath this while it's in the oven. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do it, okay? All right, so you wanna get hot water and just pour this in here. All right, boys, and there you go. We got our water bath ready. Now all this has to do is go in the oven. All right, the oven is hot. It's finally time that we can actually put this in the oven. It is now 13:34, so that whole process took 2 hours. Now we leave that baby in for 60 minutes to just cook. So 1 hour timer started. It's time for the moment of truth. It's time to get this cheesecake out of the oven. With a little bit of jiggle, if it jiggles a little bit, we're gonna put it back in the oven, turn it off, and we're gonna let it cool there for an hour. Do I know why? No, but we're gonna. And it should work out pretty nicely. Yeah, another little bit of time, but let's take this out. Oh, jeez, oh my word, there's some water here, guys. Oh my God. That jiggles. That jiggles. Oh my God, guys. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Now we just have to, oh my, but like I'm actually hyped now, I'm actually hyped. So we got a timer set now for another hour until the cake is done cooking. But yeah, or the cheese, yeah, I guess it's a cake, yeah. But oh my gosh, that looks so good. Y'all, oh, this is hype, this is hype. All right, boys, it's time. We need to take this out and let's get a better look. We're gonna look at it and then it's just gotta go in the fridge overnight. So, okay, now the more I look at this, the more I'm like, I don't know if that's how it should look. This is our cheesecake. Right there. So now we're gonna let this sit overnight in the fridge. Hopefully it looks better in the morning. I'm not sure. I'm not completely convinced because I feel like I should have let it cook longer, but we'll see, I guess. Let's put this in the fridge though. Yeah, I mean, see how this goes. And let that baby rest well until tomorrow morning when hopefully looks good, tastes good. Yeah, I guess we'll have to see. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Alright boys, it is the next day. I only dreamt about this cheesecake for the past night when I slept. But now it's finally time to actually open it up and eat it. And this is the biggest moment in the whole process because if this messes up, it's all for nothing. So let's grab this cheesecake. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, every time I look at it, it looks worse. But that's okay. Because we can cover up all the imperfections with frosting. All right, boys, this is our cheesecake. It looked better yesterday when I took it out of the oven, but whatever, it looks okay now. It's not really jiggling, which I actually think is a good sign. But let's open this up and see. Okay, this is the most nerve-wracking part. Will it all fall apart? Oh! Let's go! All right, boys, now that we've got the cheesecake out, we're gonna make a whipped cream to put on top of this to actually cover up the imperfections. So we're bringing it back, our crema de leche, and we're gonna put in a cup of that. Now we put in our powdered sugar. I'm gonna do a little bit extra powdered sugar. See what happens. That is stiff and peaky. Yes, sir. All right, boys, now we're gonna take this and we're gonna actually pipe this on the cheesecake. All right, I honestly am not really too happy with that, but we're gonna line it with strawberries and hopefully it'll look a little bit better. Here you go, boys. Doesn't look too bad, but I got one more thing I can add. All right, I got some Pavlovs here and we're gonna wrap these around the outside. Alright guys, we have now finished the cake, as you can tell. If you were really swinging like that, you could probably say that it's a piece of cake. Wait, la 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 la. Alright, but there's our cake. We're gonna cut into a slice a little bit later. I'm gonna go on a run first, I'm gonna bike first, so I can burn off a little bit of calories before I eat this hunk of calories. But yeah, it should be good. Alright boys. Time to try this cheesecake. So I'm really excited. Not sure what to expect, other than that I hope it's good. Putting it on a cutting board because I feel like that's just smart. Alright, so that is our cheesecake right here. I think it looks pretty good. I think I could have been a little bit less concentrated with the syrup on the middle. I feel like it's still a little bit liquidy. But overall, it doesn't look too bad. So let's give this a try. Was all of our hard work for nothing, or was it all for this amazing slice of cheesecake that I'm about to have? Let's give you the pretty side. Let's try it out. It's pretty good. I mean, definitely lemony. I'll be honest, I don't think I can really taste the strawberry. I think the lemon definitely overpowers the strawberry throughout the whole cake. But it is really soft. I mean, it's basically a liquid. At least in the middle. The more to the outside that I get, the harder it becomes, or the more firm it becomes. I think for my first cheesecake I've ever made, I did a pretty good job. It does though kind of just taste like a lemon bar, I'll be honest. Overall, I think it was a pretty good cheesecake. Would I make it again? Probably on a special occasion. I think I'd make it again on a special occasion, but I don't think I'd just make it again for leisure. I think I'd definitely try something new out. Yeah, I mean, it's really good. It's really sweet. So I think like 1 strawberry worth of thickness is definitely enough. I'm glad it turned out well. I was worried all night, like I could barely sleep because like how worried I was if it was gonna turn out well, but it did. So I'm really happy, and yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Yeah, we'll see what the next one is. Peace.